I'm happy to be joining the studio right now with the homie Lupe Fiasco, man. Welcome, bro.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Nothing much, man. I got the big show popping off tonight, man. The Tetsuo and the Youth Tour. Am I pronouncing Tetsuo properly?
Yes.
Awesome, man. My education paid off. Big shout out to Early Parish Public Schools. But, yo, how's the tour been going so far? You had Atlanta to start off everything over the weekend, right?
Oh, yeah, it's good. Third show in. We had an unofficial kind of show in Florida. But, second official show tonight. It's going good, you know, just working the, no, it's the third show. We did Nashville the night before. So, yeah, it's the third official show. It's good. It's going good. Got my man Stolly's on tour. So shout out to MMG.
That's what's up.
He on there. We got another one of the homies, Boy Illinois, from Chicago, who's on. They on the whole tour with. But tonight, my homie D1 gonna come out.
The Bros of Yes, man.
And I got my little homie from Disaster from like 94. He gonna come out and rock with it too. So you know, so every city we go to, I try and pull in a little bit of love from some of my homies that's around town. It's been going good.
That's what's up, man. Now with the new album, man, what can we expect from it? We heard the new single with Ed Sheeran, Old School Love, rocking out probably 2.9 right now. Is everything on the album be along the same vibe or?
No, not really. It's you know, I have certain formulas that work, certain formulas that don't work. So what I decided to do was take all the formulas that was his phone.
That was my phone, y'all. That was my girl's phone. You're on the radio right now with Lupe Fiasco. Are you cool with that right now? Say hi to Lupe. Hello. Say hi to Lupe.
Hi, Lupe.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on?
I'll call you back. Swag.
Yeah. But no, it's like I said, certain formulas that I got that have been proven to work. So like from Superstar all the way up until now, Ed Sheeran, the Old School Love, even joints like Show Goes On and stuff like that. Just big choruses,
big stadium,
nice joints, big joints, and then the kind of like those kind of deep, super metaphorical, layered, you know, just hard hitting kind of joints. So it's like this album is like the best of my last four.
Okay.
You know. So everything's not gonna be like the Ed Sheeran record. There's definitely more to come.
That's what's up, man. Now you've been in the industry for a while, man. What's been like the biggest lesson you've learned in like moving forward? What things would you do differently?
Probably nothing. You know, because because you got to put in there if I'd have probably did something else, or if I could go back and change something, I might not be where I'm at right now. You know, I might be out the game already. And nothing is promised. It's just more about making sure that you're staying in tune with, you know, the kind of the innovations that took place in and outside of music over the past couple of years, and just trying to learn and be involved in those things as best you can. So it's really just always be open to learn something.
What's up, man?
That's really it.
All right, we're gonna get into the single right now. It's Old School Love featuring Ed Sheeran right here on Power 102.9. You want to introduce it, bros?
This right here is Old School Love off that Tetsuo and Youth. Featuring my big homie Ed Sheeran. Check it out.
Power 102.9 New Orleans Party Station. Your man Mike Swibbin, your box, Lupe in the building. That was Old School Love featuring Ed Sheeran. That's it, D, man. Loving that record right there. Now, when can we expect the album? Is there a ballpark figure?
I don't know. It's on the label. We kind of using this tour, Tetsuo and Youth preview tour to kind of give people a little bit more insight on what's on the album. So we're doing a few of the new kind of unheard records, using the tour as the platform to kind of launch them off, while we got Old School Love on the radio. So you know, we got like 3 records kind of quote unquote out. If you come to the show, you will hear them. But I don't know when release date. Definitely next year though. I think definitely probably early first quarter or something like that.
Now, has it been a big challenge to adapt to, like, the mad changes? Because, you know, we're from the same era, the 80s era, and, like, kind of seeing, like, what we came up with, like, the Pete Rocks, like, the Slum Villages, and seeing how the industry was coming up. We kind of got into it on the tail end where digital age just was kind of kicking off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the big money, big budgets that existed in the 90s growing up, seeing kind of changed out.
Right.
How are you adapting to it personally? Being that you grew up and it was like one way, now you're in it. It just kind of.
I don't know. We had a big argument last night.
Word?
Shout out to homie D1. And the core of the argument was that, like, I've been around in hip hop, been old enough first.
Right.
I'm 31 now.
Right.
32. So I'm old enough to have seen an entire generation of hip hop, an entire generation cycle in and then cycle out, and then see a new generation come up. And so like you see a lot of the same stuff, you know, like you see, and it's not like a knock or a shot, but you do see some of the like the same stuff kind of just re-emerging, you know, like coming out. It's like, man, such and such sound like that, or this such and such like that. But because a lot of that stuff wasn't around, that first generation, it's kind of like lost because it wasn't really archived.
Yeah.
You know, on the internet you can go get anything or whatever, but when you see a joint, like you go online and you see like you brought up Pete Rock, you look at Troy might have 900,000 views. Yeah. You're like, yo, that's Troy though. That's like the big. Oh my god, that Luke. I even remade it. It's like, oh my god, that's crazy. But it's like it was out the cycle. You know, it wasn't in the cycle of what we in now, where it's all about just kind of like we need everything now. Watch it over and over and over and over and over, and you got just mass people, just a mass amount of people kind of in tune. And it's like, that's just kind of weird. I don't know what that means. Yeah. You know, I don't know how we use that, but that was kind of like, man, I've seen a whole generation coming.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to be, like, I know, like, okay, we're 80s babies, so like when we kind of came up, you had like the 70s cats who were probably like, you know, kind of being salty and hating, like, I ain't real hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like now, you know, I was born 83, so like now I'm 30, so I'm like, am I being that salty ass Negro? Ass Negro, you know what I'm saying? So it's like really hard to try to like stay out of that mix, you know what I'm saying?
I think like it's life. Like if you look at it from a life perspective and not really look at it as a music perspective, like everybody gonna have their truth.
Right.
You know, what they feel is real to them and what is real to them because it's theirs. You know, it's their perspective and that's how they live their life and that's what they came up on and that's what they knew. And you gotta let people have that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we gotta learn from the dudes from the 70s to just like be quiet. Because you don't wanna be that dude, right? It's like, you know something, just be quiet. But you still gotta inform people and let people know about the history of certain things. But like I said, it's kinda hard because you know, you have to. I was with my little nephew, man, and he loves Lil Durk. He loves Lil Durk. Love Lil Durk. I love Lil Durk too. Shout out to Lil Durk.
Word.
But I was like, man, you rock with Wu-Tang? He was like, who? I was like, oh, yo, what is Wu-Tang? But he honestly don't know.
Yeah.
And we can't recreate that situation for him. We can't recreate that time, and we can't recreate that high school experience. We can't recreate that freshman year in college experience for him to get in tune with it.
Right.
You know, he's having his experiences now. Lil Durk and the new school, the Our Future.
I'm like, Our Future's just like Wu-Tang, bro.
Even the Drakes and the Kendrick Lamars and the Danny Browns and the D1. Yeah. Like, people are starting to have those situations now, 14, 15, 16 years old. And these are the dudes that are their Nas's and their AZ's and their, you know. So it's like, you gotta let them have it, bro. Man, have it. That's what it's for. You know, we can't be too much. We can't be the assholes with it. Can I say that?
Yeah, we can say assholes.
Yeah.